Hello there, folks. Nerdy John here with an emergency video. As you can see here, the video on screen says "Final Message, SNEAKO," and as you can see, the format is a bit weird. Normally, I capture YouTube videos if I need to on that part of the screen right there. However, SNEAKO uploaded this to his own site because, well, SNEAKO has been banned off of YouTube, and this is his final message. If you guys aren't aware, SNEAKO had 2 strikes on one of his channels, and creators like Nick is Not Green and Brandon Buckingham, I believe his name is, are 2 creators who spearheaded a campaign to get SNEAKO off the platform. And as you can see, they've succeeded. This is his video basically giving his side of the story. So I wanted to react to this so that way we can get the full scope of the situation. Anyway, let's begin.
After nearly a decade of dedicating my life's work to YouTube.com, they terminated all of my channels. For those of you that don't know, before I started live streaming 3 months ago, I amassed 1 million subscribers on my main channel called SNEAKO, doing artistic, creative, funny videos with the motto of seeking truth through funny. I started in middle school, taking the bus home and then uploading my Call of Duty commentaries, evolving to my famous series called the 1 Minute Podcast, where I was interviewing people on the streets of New York City. Then when I started live streaming on my second channel, SNEAKO.
Wow, so this dude's been on the grind for a while. Like he said, he's had the channel well over a decade, and he's been grinding it out since. So yeah, it completely sucks what's happened to him. I don't agree with a lot of SNEAKO's views on situations or his comments, but he did not deserve to have his platform taken away from him. I think any reasonable person can agree with that. Because, like, what's next after they take away his platform? Then they go after someone else they don't like, etc., etc. But anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. We're only 30 seconds into the video, so let's continue on.
I quickly grew to 850,000 subscribers in a summer. They had to do something. The theme of my live streams was labeled as Red Pill, which a lot of people on the internet misconstrue as some pickup artist, misogynistic, women hating, when in reality, the analogy comes from the movie The Matrix when Morpheus offers Neo the red pill or the blue pill. The red pill meaning the truth. Since the beginning of my stream.
Yeah, and in these streams, he would react to basically like a couple of his clips from his live streams have been on TikTok, and it's basically would be stuff like an interviewer would go to a woman and they would ask him, well, what do you think about this stereotype, involving like men or women? They would give their take on it, and then SNEAKO would basically like, yeah, that's how women react, that type of thing.
Streaming, the mantra I kept repeating to my chat was that freedom of speech is dead, and if they censor it, it's true. And since then, they got me.
And if they censor it, it's true. That's like the same kind of line of thinking that like Alex Jones supporters had. But yeah, okay, I'm not saying what he was saying is true or false, but what I am saying is like they should not have taken away his platform. Not at all.
Me for 3 strikes, and that's why they terminated everything, not just my second channel, but my main channel and any fan channel with my name in it. Not only that,
I didn't know they were getting rid of the fan channels, because I know with how like YouTube works is when one channel gets all 3 strikes, then every other channel that you own gets taken down as well. But if they're taking down not just his channels, but they're taking down fan channels as well, This is clearly a targeted attack then.
But I'm going to pursue legal action against Google for freezing 120,000 of my dollars because they terminated my account when they felt like it. Them banning me proves what I'm saying right. Freedom of speech is dead. Nobody cares about the truth anymore, and you can see why from my strikes.
That I agree with, especially with like the current online landscape. It's very hard to even have a civil conversation. Cause especially when it comes to like these political streamers, if you don't agree with their narrative, then they will do everything they can to silence you. People like Augie RFC have talked about this. People like Tommy C especially have talked about this. And it's insane the lengths people will go to in order to silence you on stuff.
My first community guidelines warning was for COVID misinformation. My first strike was for election misinformation. My third...
So he was talking about like the nature of the 2020 election. Yeah, I remember that being a hot button issue.
Third one was for nudity, and then they said, you know what, that's too obvious, we'll remove that one. Then I flew to Bucharest, Romania to meet with Andrew Tate and be on his podcast, and they hit me with the cyberbullying strike for a viral video that was uploaded 2 months ago. If it's not obvious, anything can be labeled as cyberbullying and anything can be labeled as harassment.
Yeah, exactly. Like the cyberbullying and harassment guidelines part of the YouTube rules is super vague because like almost any commentary video can be counted as that. And yeah, it's again, rules are way too vague, and it's pretty clear that they were going after him hard for a while now.
Harassment. So I posted a YouTube short on my main channel saying, hey guys, I can't stream for 2 weeks. I'll see you soon. And YouTube hit me with the circumvention strike, and that's how they were able to delete everything off the platform. Even though there's channels right now who have done the same thing. Hey guys, I can't stream because I have a strike. I'll see you soon. It's an excuse. There's no consistency.
I did the same thing when I mean, I didn't get a strike. I got a copyright. I didn't get like a community guideline strike. I got a copyright strike. But I basically did the same thing. Like, hey, I can't stream for a while. I'll see you then. You know, I did the exact same thing, and nothing happened to me. Granted, I'm an extremely small channel, but still, like.
Consistency with the rules, they attack people who are going against their agenda. All the YouTubers that are celebrating me being banned right now have proved my point as well. They are so brainwashed and programmed.
Yep. Like again, Brandon Buckingham, Nick is not green, and I'm sure there are several others as well.
That they can't comprehend the fact that celebrating the banning of another YouTuber is sick.
Well, I mean,
oh no, KSI was doing this, man. KSI. Are you serious? Jesus Christ.
I tried to warn him. And yeah, YouTube, I mean, look, it's YouTube's website. They can do whatever the fuck they want. If he broke TOS, then that's an L for him. But I warned him. I told him, like, he was moving mad.
A lot of these booster shot, indoctrinated, brainwashed YouTubers are trying to take credit for the fact that I'm banned, when in reality, it's bigger than you. The government is watching me. The senator of Michigan played my clip of a stream in the committee. The chair of Homeland Security.
Really, a senator like played a clip of your channel? Seriously? Jesus, I didn't know that.
Security said that I'm a domestic threat and that
said that you were a domestic
encouraging violence.
So that we all understand exactly the type of extremist content we are discussing today, and I'd like to take a moment to show a few examples, if you'd check the screen.
They play Destiny? What? They play Destiny? Oh no! What? Oh my God! We're in an era of politics where they play live streams while they're like discussing bills. Oh no!
What really happened is Susan got a phone call from somebody on Epstein's Island saying, you need to get rid of this guy. He's growing too fast and he's exposing the truth. You need to get rid of him before he keeps waking people up. But what they don't realize is that I don't need YouTube.com to go connect with people. YouTube is just a platform that I used. What I really need is my voice and a camera. And as long as I'm here, the audience will still be here too. I always knew that this was inevitable. When you start speaking the truth and you don't follow what they're saying, you don't believe in the feminist Black Lives Matter brainwashing bullshit, the liberal indoctrination, the he, him in your bio, if you don't follow that, you're a threat. The tactics that they use are very simple and they do it over and over again. When somebody starts speaking the truth, they paint you as a racist, a human trafficker, a misogynist, anything that makes people think that you're a bad person so that you don't...
It's true, they do paint you in whatever negative light they can in order to make you the objective villain in the narrative, when in reality situations especially involving political matters or it's more of a gray area. It's really more of a gray area when it comes to politics.
Don't listen to the message. A lot of people are blindsided to think that I'm a misogynist when in reality, my philosophy is simple. Men and women need each other. Women are very easily brainwashed right now, and men are getting weaker by everything we see on social media. They're pushing porn, they're pushing nonsense, they're pushing antidepressants on.
Also too, if I remember correctly, SNEAKO is like an open relationship with his girlfriend, but he doesn't sleep with women. He lets his girlfriend sleep with other men, and he watches. So this is the alpha male. This is the alpha male that it's giving you the truth.
On you, they want you to be dumber, weaker, slower, and they don't want you to hear the truth. They ultimately just want to keep complete control over you, and they do that by ruining the household from the inside out. I understand that saying this makes me a target, but I have never cared about money to that extent. What I really care about is human connection. That's why I did artistic videos for 9 years. I know that what I'm saying establishes a connection with my audience that a lot of people don't have. And a lot of them are jealous. That's why they're celebrating right now. 2 YouTubers that I looked up to when I was a kid, H3, Ethan Klein, and KSI, are both making fun of me when I got banned, even though they're YouTubers.
Shout out.
Man, that sucks. If he really did look up to those guys growing up, and now they're like really celebrating his ban, man, I can't imagine what that does to you.
SNEAKO. We talked about SNEAKO, didn't we? Basically, just a manosphere, red pill, woman-hating loser.
Wannabe Tate.
Yeah, just another one, another off-brand, insecure man. So anyway, he got banned. So we'd love to see it.
See you, old partners.
See ya, partner.
These are 2 YouTubers that before I even started YouTube, I looked up to as an example. And I saw them both sell their soul in real
That's a mistake. You're looking up to H or H, but
time. After they got canceled and after the same people that are coming after me came after them, they sold out. They gave up their principles and they apologized. They changed their agenda and they say whatever the fuck is on Twitter trending. Deep down, they both know that they sold out because I know. I've been watching them for as long as they've been making videos. So when someone like me comes around, they attack me instead of the bigger system that's controlling us all. I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying to wake you up. And they're jealous of the fact that they should have done what I did. I have an advantage as an advocate for free speech because I've grown up in real time on this website. And even though they're trying to erase it, the memory cannot be taken away from people's minds. I am exactly who I say I am, and people don't believe the lies like they have with all these other martyrs of free speech. I posted a list of names on my Instagram. Andrew Tate, Kanye West, Donald Trump, Alex Jones, Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, all these people who have tried to save freedom of speech, and Instagram took it down for violence. The uncomfortable truth.
so that's what led to his Instagram being taken down. Because I remember Augie sharing a screenshot of SNEAKO's Instagram being taken down. So that's what must have caused it. Okay, because I was wondering if this was like a targeted attack, like it was with several other people.
Truth is, if I was a he, him, feminist soy boy and I posted the same list of names and I just insulted them and called them all racist, Instagram would have kept it up. But because I'm advocating for them, they say that I'm promoting violence. The censorship is right in front of your face right now. If you talk about COVID, they put a warning right at the bottom. If you have the wrong opinion about the election, they delete your video. They take down your channel. The misconception that most people don't understand is they don't do this to protect us from misinformation. They do this to control the narrative. I've been wronged by Google. I've been wronged by my role models, my YouTube peers, but I've also...
Yeah, that's undeniable. YouTube objectively screwed him over. And with all like I'm not saying you have to like SNEAKO. I'm not saying you have to like his content. I'm not saying you have to like what he says. But the fact that people are celebrating him being taken down, it's absolutely insane.
always attain the idea that what is real will prosper. Time will tell, and eventually people will understand where I'm coming from. What big tech and all these YouTube sellouts don't understand is that genuine human connection cannot be replaced by anything. I have an audience online now that you can't take away. And no matter what platform I go to, no matter how much they try to censor me, people will actively need the truth. I dedicated my entire life for YouTube. It was my dream when I was a kid. I dropped out of college to pursue it, but it's not
That's not something I would recommend. I would, but you know what? Hey, it worked for him. It worked for him. He pursued his lifelong dream, and it's taken away from him now.
Not going anywhere. Luckily, I have a backup. It's all here on this website, and all the live stream backups are on patreon.com/thesneako.
Oh, no, it's not gonna be long till they take away his Patreon. I guarantee you, the same people who mass reported him are going to be reporting his Patreon too. Give it time, it's gonna happen. And then like he's gonna have to do like the Dick Masterson route and like create his own website for people to support him on.
Sign up for the Creativity Kit if you want to see my life's work and all the artistic videos that I poured my life into that YouTube tried to strip away. But I'm not going anywhere. Eventually, these frauds who are not only praying but celebrating my downfall will lose all of their fans when they eventually get exposed and they can't sleep at night because they know they're full of shit. I don't care that I'm banned. I'm not like these other YouTubers. I don't need validation. I don't need $1 million. I need to be rich so that I can protect myself and keep speaking the truth. But what I care about is genuine human connection, is inspiring people, is getting inspired, is sharing stories and being real. A lot of people don't know how to do that now because social media extracts it away from you. I encourage you to sign up for my mailing list.
All right. So yeah, that is about it. And again, to give my final thoughts, this should not have happened. He should not have had his channels taken away from him at all whatsoever. And I guarantee you, as soon as Ethan or KSI, as soon as they get a strike, they're going to talk about how YouTube has a big problem with censoring people. But as soon as it happens to people they don't like, they celebrate it. And quite frankly, that's awful. It's cringe. You really should not be doing that. But guys, this is Nerdy John. Sign out. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with SNEAKO being banned? Again, let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, make sure you ring the bell for all notifications, and if possible, join the members so that way you can get exclusive content and exclusive Discord roles, as well as shoutouts at the end of every live stream. This is Nerdy John signing out.